What's up, everybody? It's your girl Q1, and I am back with Love and Marriage Huntsville season 10. I told y'all we gonna keep it going with season 10 until we get a reunion. It's actually season 11, episode 8, but I just kept it going. Season 10, episode 24, Inter-Twan-ed. Anyway, before I start, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell button so you can be updated on every video I drop. Make sure y'all like the video so I can stay in the algorithm. This episode is going to be brought to you by the words hootin' and hollin'. Hootin' and hollin'. Okay, because that's what the Nell was doing. All that hootin' and hollin'. What you yelling for? Maybe it's going to be some more hootin' and hollin' next week. Okay, I'm ready for that episode. But I got to get through these episodes. I got to get through all my other episodes to get to that one. Anyway, the episode start with the Fletchers. So Nell and Chris Nell and Chris are out eating. This was Nell centered. Nell and Destiny centered. So Nell and Chris are out having breakfast. Destiny is going to be joining them soon. Trish calls Nell. Nell gets a call from Trish. She invites Nell to an event with all of the ladies. Nell said, okay, I'll be there. Okay. So Destiny arrives. She tells she tells Fletcher and Nell how she got into it with Tisha. Destiny and me, at this point, we are over Tisha because she's a bit exhausting, but whatever. Fletcher tells Destiny about the exchange him and Marceau had. Destiny asks Fletcher, did y'all have any dealings? And Fletcher said none. Okay. He told Destiny, I told him, I don't know who the fuck he think he is, but my nuts is bigger than yours, my shit is bigger than yours, my name is bigger than yours, so put that shit on the table. He did not say that. He didn't say that. Anyway, Destiny says Tisha has been there. Tisha has been there for me at my lowest, but now that I'm at now that I've now that I'm glowing, okay, I'm glowing up, I feel like she's trying to knock me down. Can I just say something about this? I hope not. I really, really hope not. I hope that that's not Tisha's case. But seeing how Marceau has always treated her over the years, and every time, whenever there is a leg up, Marceau did something or didn't do something to keep her base level, right where he wanted her. And when you are a victim of that, you somehow transfer that onto other people. Okay? This is not the first time she did it. I will not talk about that, but this is not the first time she acted like this. Okay? The blueprint. Okay. I'm just saying. Anyway, Trisha and Ken. I cannot stand Ken. Okay? Ken is pissing me off because he intentionally tried to show Trisha that, listen, you're not the only woman. So Trisha can hoot and holler at his ass. And I also feel like Ken was being childish because Trisha didn't respond in a way he wanted her to. Ken, please, I need you to go all the way to hell, okay? I need him to grow up. Like, I just need you to grow up. So, as I'm looking at Ken, I'm looking at him like, you's a stupid ass nigga. Like, he was just irking me, y'all. And he was in his confessional, I feel like she's hurting, so we're gonna make it right. And what I interpret from that is, now that you feel like she's hurting, your ego feels better. Your ego is bruised. If he was like, because she's not yelling at me, so I feel like she's a little hurt. It's like you knew you wanted her to be hurt. It's not that, is it? You said it. You absolutely wanted this lady to be hurt. You wanted a response and you wanted a reaction. I really don't understand why Trish don't get rid of this thirst trapping thick ass nigga. Okay, because he aggravates my soul. So Trisha asked if he was still seeing that nurse. He said no, but I don't believe him. You might not be seeing her. She probably went back to her state, but I'm pretty sure you ain't throw away her number. You know why? Because you niggas don't throw away numbers. Okay? I don't believe him. So I feel like, Trisha, tell this man you like women. Okay? Trisha just really give me that. Okay? Look, I'm just saying. Tell this man you like women. So, you know, but Trisha is one of those women. I'ma just stick with what I got. Okay? She gonna stick with this little man because he's familiar to her, and she's okay with familiar, even though the relationship is trash. She said something about their good outweighed their bad, and I feel like a lot of people say that stupid shit just to justify why they should stay together when it's been more bad than good. Okay, get it together, Trisha. I like Trisha. Okay, I don't want to give Trisha no flack. All of this energy goes to Kent. I know everybody don't like Trisha, and that is fine. But what he did, and you keep saying that she, you know, how he complained about Trisha and how she operates and how she responds and all of those things, that was a major problem for you. But now that she's not responding, now that she's like, okay, well, I think we need to break up. You know, she's very calm. You're mad about that. So I think you're the problem. Okay? Stupid ass nigga. Anyway, the Fletcher clan. Okay, this because this shit pissed me off too. Okay? Lance ugly ass just want to be on TV so bad. Okay? Ugh. Anyway, Nell wanted to go over to Lance's house to talk about boundaries. Nell, you could have called him on the phone, which made me feel like, do he want to be on this show? Okay, Nell don't want to watch his children no more. She wants you to be hands-on. Now, again, it is just easy as saying, fuck no, I ain't no living babysitter. But you continue to be a living babysitter. Anyway, because you don't have boundaries with yourself. And that's all that is. You don't have no boundaries with yourself. Anyway, Nell wants him to get married. He's not bothered by having 3 baby mamas. But he was like, well, if I was married, you know, it wouldn't be a problem. Nell was like, probably not, sir. The problem I have with you is you're irresponsible. You have 3 kids, 3 baby mamas. You're not showing up for your kids as you should. When you have 3 separate kids by 3 separate women, guess what you have to do? Make time. You have to have time for for the kids. You don't have them at the same house. Maybe this kid over here is busy with their parent. Maybe that kid is over here. But so you have to split up your time with your business and whatever else you have going on with your children. But you don't know how to do that. So you call in reinforcement, aka Nell, because you know she gonna fuss, hoot and holler. I told y'all this video was brought to you by Hoot and fucking Hollering. You gonna do all of this stupid shit. You gonna call Nell, she gonna fuss, and you gonna go about your day and go in the club and go lay on top of some hoe. Okay, that's all Nell was telling you. Calm down. Okay. And let me say this to Nell. You are not the active guardian of your son's penis. I need you to chill. But Lance, you either need to get a vasectomy or you need to wear a condom. Okay? Anyway, Nell started to hoot and holler again. And I stopped listening. So now we get to Destiny and Twan. Twan, what's wrong with your hair? Okay? You needed a retwist. And you was doing bad because I didn't get paid this week. I get paid next week. And I get to get my retwist next week. Okay, Twan. As I'm looking at this exchange, between Destiny and Twan, and I was like, girl, Twan don't like you like that. And you don't see that. But I feel like you needed a scene to film, and so now you're filming with Twan. But he don't like you like that. Anyway, Destiny was like, oh, I can be soft in front of you. And I'm looking at Destiny like, girl, you can be soft without him. Anyway, what's his name? Twan brings up the word friendship. And I'm just like, Destiny, this man just want to be your friend. Then they keep saying, then she was like, listen, sorry, because I'm losing my train of thought. Destiny, tell this man you want him to fuck for a buck. Okay? Because y'all keep saying, I want you to keep guarding my body. And he was like, okay, I'm going to guard your body. And I'm just like, can y'all not? Please. So, apparently, Twan decided to out himself or share his own tee-hee-hee and said that did she hear a rumor about him and Kayla. And it seems as though Twan could be possibly guarding Kayla's body. Okay? So, at this point, I'm looking at Destiny. It is nothing she can say, nothing she can do at this moment. All I saw was her big ego was hurt as fuck. Okay, her big energy was hurt as fuck. Okay, and I just feel like she was saving face because she kind of liked Twan, and I was like, oh, you and Kayla. So him and Kayla goes to the gym, and every time him and Kayla goes to the gym, she always posting a video, and I'm looking at her like, why are you posting a video with you and Twan? He not posting no video with you. And when you look at those videos in that picture, it look like he didn't even want to be seen. Quiet as it's kept. But I feel like Kayla is one of those people who want people to think that something is going on. That's how I feel. Girl, all y'all doing is working out. Now, I do think that he I do think that. I do think she let him. Okay? And he ain't want to tell nobody. Okay? Twan is one of those raggedy who try to come off as a nice guy. And I in particular don't want you. I don't want everybody to see, and I don't want the people in your life to know. So, we're going to keep this quiet. And in turn, Kayla does little things like do a video to make it appear that something is going on. Kayla is Nell's daughter. Okay, we must not forget that Nell was a side piece. Okay, she was a side piece. She was a fairy. This how much Destiny was hurt as fuck. Okay, Lance goes over to Nell's house because they wanted to have a conversation, which was very confusing because he walked in the door and tell his mom, well, I wanted to come check on you. Which one is it? You called him over here because you knew Destiny was coming over. I don't know. It's something y'all cooked up for this raggedy ass scene. So Destiny messy ass went to Nell's house and told Nell that there was a rumor about Twan and Kayla dating. And I was like, Destiny, Twan did not say him and Kayla was dating. Yes, one can interpret that because he said, did you hear the rumor? If there's supposed to be a rumor about myself and Kayla. He didn't use the word date, but hey, it's him saying that it's room for interpretation. And I know that that's what he meant. So Nell decided to make this rumor about her, and I'm looking at Nell like, your kids are grown and you do not own their life, nor do you own the information in their life. And then she gets mad and she starts to hoot and holler, and I stopped listening. And this is where the episode ended, okay? Because Nell got on my nerves. She got on my natural ass nerve, okay? Yes. So I have to get some work done. Okay. I think I'm gonna try. If not, I'm going to lay down. Because I took a bath and I'm ready for bed, low key. 7 o'clock, I just want to lay down. So yeah, with all of that being said, okay, I'm gonna try to come with a video tomorrow. I'm working on it, y'all. Be patient with me. This is your girl Q1, reminding you to keep showing up, keep growing, stay true to yourself, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.